Today, I'm going to show you how to make the best smoked tamales you've ever had in your life. Let's learn. I cut up 8 pounds of chuck roast into 3-inch chunks, made my famous beef marinade paste with the star of the show, 4 ounces of Sherwood's garlic confit spread, 2 tablespoons better than beef bouillon paste, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon Coco Aminos, which is what I use instead of soy sauce, and 1 tablespoon of hatch green chili powder for a little kick, then put it in the fridge to marinate overnight. I made a 7 pepper rub for the beef with no salt because there was enough salt in the beef marinade paste that we applied to the beef already. It's important to make sure you cover all 6 sides of these beef cubes with the 7 pepper rub for a consistent flavor. Today I'm using the pit barrel cooker with some mesquite lump charcoal and mesquite wood chips to add that signature smoke flavor to the beef, which is going to make these the best smoked tamales you've ever had in your life. Bet. After you've got the hot coals sitting on the lump charcoal basket inside the barrel and the mesquite wood chips on top of that, you're ready to cook. I smoked the beef for 30 minutes on one side, then flipped them over and smoked for another 30 minutes on the other side until the internal temp hit 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Now add the smoked beef cubes into the pressure cooker and make the BIRRIA sauce that's going to be added to the beef before we pressure cook it and get it nice and tender and infused with this amazing garlic confit red chili flavor that you'll never forget. Once the chilies have been de-seeded and toasted, add it to the water along with all the other ingredients listed above, and then use an immersion blender to make a smooth sauce that's going to be infused into that smoked beef by pressure cooking it on high for 35 minutes. Let the pressure release naturally, which takes about 40 minutes, then open the top, remove the cinnamon stick, remove the beef, strain the consommé, add that chili into the shredded beef, and give it a taste test for all that hard work. Perfect. Soak the corn husks in warm water for a few hours before using them so they're nice and soft. Now let's make the masa from scratch in a very non-traditional way. Instead of using pork lard for the fat component in this recipe, which is the traditional way, I used a combination of Sherwood's garlic confit spread, garlic-infused olive oil, butter, and a little smoked bacon grease, then whipped it for 5 minutes before adding the baking powder, salt, masa, beef broth, and red chili consommé into the stand mixer 1 cup at a time so they mix evenly in consistency so we have a nice fluffy masa that's easily spreadable. Now for the fun part, it's time to assemble these tamales. It's good to have an assembly line set up with a station to pat the husk dry before spreading a layer of masa and adding the filling in the middle before folding both sides over each other and tucking the tail. It's important to try to make these tamales the same size so they cook evenly in the steam pot. Add a few inches of water to the pot, place them into the pot vertically, place a few husks on top, then steam for 2 hours. Now time to enjoy all that hard work. Time for the taste test.